Hi, and welcome back to Cedar Porch Homestead. I'm JR, and if you've clicked on this video, you're wondering why the big upgrade for an automatic chicken door when we already have automatic chicken doors. Now, when you buy cheap, you often buy twice, and in our case, third time's a charm, because we are switching out our no-name China brand cheap automatic door for the Farmlite automatic chicken door. Now, I reached out to Mitchell a couple months ago, and he owns Farmlite, and got in a conversation with him on the phone because it's a company that's owned by an individual here in the States. You actually got to talk to him on the phone. We emailed back and forth a few times, and I was lucky enough to be able to get a Farmlite automatic chicken door sent to me, and that's what we're going to be installing today. Now, I could go through a big install video on how to do this. You're probably not interested in that if you're just wanting to know the benefits of this upgrade. And he actually has some amazing videos on the install, common practices, and frequently asked questions on the Farmlite webpage. And I'll link that in the description below, along with the Farmlite automatic door itself. Now, what we can do with this is it actually can plug into a wall, which automatically opens and closes that door. Or what we've chosen to do is go off-grid with our system, and there's a solar panel and battery that you can hook up, and then it's completely hands-off, off-grid. And we wanted to try this because in the future, if we ever do end up getting a big piece of property again and moving chickens out on the pasture, we want to be able to have an off-grid system that still affords the same protections as our automatic chicken door here. The ones with the batteries, like what we have now, the batteries run now a whole lot faster than what we thought they were going to, and we just don't trust them to open and close because we've had some issues with that in the past, and the one we currently have is starting to malfunction as well. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing installed. We'll show you just the process of doing that without the how-to of it, just so you can see how easy it can go in, or at least we're hoping it can go in that easy. And we'll show you the functions of whether or not it works, and if we think it is going to work for us, and if it'll work for you. Stick around. All right, step one, let's get the old one off. And this is the point I ask you to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell as well to get notified on new content we upload, which is usually about once a week as we take you along our journey of our backyard homestead. Now, let's get back to this install. So according to my wife, I've been called extra. Not 100% sure what that means, but I'm gonna go with it because instead of just mounting a shelf for the battery and the controller, I made a cool little box. And you have your solar charged controller and a 12 volt, 10 amp hour battery, and we're gonna hook it all up. Well, so we have power, but before we get to setting it, let's test it. Well, if it goes up, let's see if it goes down. That's so cool. There's some features on this Farmlite automatic door that I really do like. One is it has this infrared sensor that is going to protect your hens in case they're in the way when the door tries to close. So the little girls aren't going to get smashed by the door. The second is going to be how easy it was to set. Farmlite sends you this informational owner's manual, and that lets you know really easy how to set it up, how to set your times, how to set the features of how you want your door to open and close, because you have the option of doing it with time, either morning or night, or it can be done with the setting and rising of the sun. I like to control the time exactly on when it opens and closes. Yes, darling. Yes. You like your new door? Me too. One of also the cool features is these key fobs are included with the Farmlite, and you have to buy the batteries. I don't have the batteries yet, but the concept of them is amazing. They're supposed to work within about 40 meters of the door itself. So the application that I think in advance is when we have this out on pasture in our future farm, that if we're driving past it on the road, we're checking pastures and we see that the door is still open and maybe we want it closed because all the hens are up, you hit your little key fob, door closes, and maybe you're up there a little early in the morning before it opens, open it up, and you never have to go all the way out into the pasture, all the way to the chicken coop to open it up, which I think is a really cool feature. Like I said before, this wasn't going to be a how-to tutorial on how to hook this system up. Mitchell does a fantastic job on the Farmlite website. I'll link his website below. Lots of videos on there on how to get this all set up. I'll also leave a link in the description below on all the Amazon links, because you can get all these components on Amazon, have them shipped to your door, and like I said, they assemble really easy. And we're going to give this a couple days of monitoring, make sure it's going to be working the way we think it's going to be working, and we're going to update you as that goes. And I got to do some housekeeping now, get all these wires kind of set up and everything, and enjoy the rest of my day. So we've had the Farmlite automatic chicken door installed for about a week now, and it is working perfectly. And just like we expected, the mechanisms and the gears are way better quality than what we've had with our other models. And I think we really hit a winner here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you on our next video. Thanks so much. Oh God. This is what I have to deal with. I'm not a roost.